because that way we can share this information and this explanation with other students. Now let me show you my screen. One second. I'm going to share the audio as well. Welcome, Jenny.
Welcome. Welcome. How are you?
I'm just doing fine. It's nice to have you here.
Nice to have you. How are you, partners?
Okay. We're going to start with.
She looks happy.
Yeah, she's a happy person. I love that.
Excited.
Yeah, that's the attitude. No matter how hard the quarantine is, we have to be happy and smiling all the time. That's what we got to do. Then
this is my daughter that she is a smile teacher. Excuse me.
Jenny, you are trying to infect us with your feeling, your good feelings.
Okay,
that's what happens. That's what it is.
That's what it is. My daughter is very sometimes it's very crazy.
Yeah, excellent. I prefer crazy people than boring people. So you don't be afraid to let her go crazy on the microphone. It's all right. Okay, so are you already seeing my page? I guess you do because I have a red square all around, so I think that you're already seeing my screen. I have on display a blue page that is called lyrics training, right? Do you see it? Jenny, can you see my screen? Does anybody see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher, I can see. I can watch.
All right. Then I know that maybe some of you have knowledge about this web page. It's called lyricstraining.com. It is a very nice tool to practice English, to practice your pronunciation with music. Of course, when you open it, it offers you to download for Google Play or App Store, but we are going to click up here where it says web. Yeah, so you can play it on the computer. I will choose this song that is called Dance Monkey, but if you want to look for other songs, you can click here in Buscar or search bar. So let's click here in this song that is called Dance Monkey by Tones and I. It's an Australian singer. She's very young, actually, and her voice is actually pretty unique, in my opinion. We have several levels of difficulty. The rookie, the intermediate, advanced, and expert. The rookie has to fill 39 words. Yes, so that means the song is going to show you 39 blank spaces. Les va a mostrar 39 espacios en blanco. The intermediate has to fill 96 spaces. Advanced 193, and the expert has to fill everything in the lyrics. That's why it says, "Are you crazy?" So we are going to play the beginner, and you can see here that there are two modes: writing mode and selection mode. We are going to play the selection mode to make it a little easier this time, but if you want to practice your orthography, your spelling, you can go for writing mode. This means you will have to type your answers. So for example, if on the lyrics this word is missing, you have to type a key by yourselves. But with this selection, the words are going to appear on the right side, so you can just click on them. We are going to play selection mode, so it's easier to play with you, and we are going to start. The order that I want to have for these answers is as follows. We have the ladies, so just memorize these numbers. We are going to try the first one with this first part of the song with Jenny, Joanna, and Angie. And the guys will play another one, but this time only the girls. So Jenny starts with the first one, then Joanna with the second, and Angie with the third. You tell me what the answer is, and I will click to continue. If we don't answer correctly, the song will stop and we will have to repeat. But let me stop the explanation and start playing. So Jenny, you go first. You let me know what the answer is when we start the song, okay? So here on this part, the lyrics of the song are going to appear. You tell me and I will click on this side. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Mr. Thomas. Stick that one there. Good job.
This is the first word missing. We have to choose them from here. If you need me to repeat, I can click to go back here.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your
Jenny,
hand, my dear.
what is the option? I will repeat so you can listen.
Hi, excuse me, my turn off, my off.
See the way you shine.
It's God,
Take your
teacher.
hand, my dear.
Sorry?
I think that it's God.
God. Okay, click. Yes, it was God. Now, Joanna.
Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know to stop me.
Teacher, no?
No? Nope.
No?
I will go back. I will go back.
My dear, no?
Okay, my. Yes.
You
Angie.
know to stop me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you there.
Angie, do you have any idea what the word is? If you need me, I can repeat.
Okay.
Shall I?
You
Shall I
know.
repeat?
You
You
know.
know. Okay.
You know.
Okay, Jenny again.
You know to stop me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you there.
What do you think, Jenny?
Stay.
Style.
Time.
Nope.
No. Again, please.
You know to stop me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you there.
What do you think? Okay, in this case,
Why?
if you check this, yeah, while in this case, you see the bar is going down.
And now
Joanna,
I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you.
what does it go here?
Me, teacher?
Repeat.
Yes, please.
And now I beg to see you dance just one more time.
No,
Ooh,
no,
I
Okay.
see you every time. And oh my
See?
See? Okay.
I see.
Okay, we are going to listen again. Okay, in this case,
I
let me finish here because I want to see if I can erase the timer because it's with time the answer. Are you liking the game? Should we like open it again to finish or shall we go on the explanation? What do you think? Yeah, we can play it again. So, but we gotta
Let,
do
let,
it a little fast
let them play one more time, but this time with a different song.
with a different song. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me show you. I
Give
I
them
actually
many opportunities.
okay. In this case, I think there are some singers who speak really clearly, like for example Adele. Let me see. We have this. This one is a little slower.
Adele. I like it.
Yeah, let's go with this one. So, Jenny, do you have any earphones? ¿Tienes auriculares?
No, teacher, but I fine. Okay?
Ok, listo. Lo que pasa es que produce un poquito de eco, entonces hay que tratar de de manejarlo, pero no hay problema, listo, no hay problema. Si no tienes audífonos, no hay problema. We are going to start again, the same order, but this time we, o sea, ya saben cuál es el orden, ¿cierto? Va Jenny, Johanna y Angie. Jenny, Johanna, Angie, Jenny, Johanna, Angie. Y me la dicen fuertecito para yo poderlas escuchar porque también tengo la música aquí. It's okay, let's do it. And we start now. One second, it's taking a little longer to start. Just one second, something happened to my thing here.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to me to go over.
Jenny? ¿Sí la lograron escuchar?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, again.
After all these years you'd like to me to go over.
Johanna?
These years.
These
maybe?
years.
You'd like to me to go over everything. They say the time's supposed to heal you, but
Jenny?
I ain't done much.
Oh my God. You listen me, please?
Yes, I listen. I hear you.
Okay. Okay.
Again,
I
I will put it
think-
again.
Yes, teacher.
I'm supposed to heal you, but I ain't done much.
Again.
They say the time's supposed to heal you, but I ain't done much.
To hear
Yes.
you.
Angie?
Hello. Supposed to heal you, but I ain't done much healing. Hello.
Doing but
But, correct.
Much healing.
Now, Carlos,
Hello.
you continue, Carlos, okay?
Can you hear me? I'm in California.
Yeah.
Again.
Can you hear me?
I don't hear very well.
Okay, I will repeat again.
Before starting, I have to say that I need help in advance.
Yeah, no problem. Check this out.
Can
Sí,
you
pero ya está votando.
I'm in California.
Again.
Can you hear me? I'm in California.
Entonces, la palabra que falta acá, ¿cuál será? World, when, side o you. Vamos a escucharla.
But I don't see the screen, teacher.
You don't see the screen? Oh, okay,
I'm
one
in
second.
California.
I see
One sec.
just
You don't see the...
I just
Okay.
see flags, scores, and then
Huh, that's weird.
best scores.
Okay,
And
¿los otros sí están viendo mi pantalla o no?
Yes, I can, teacher.
Ok, en ese momento salió como fin del juego, ¿cierto? Pero de pronto Carlos no está viendo mi pantalla en este momento. ¿No estás viendo una pantalla? Ok, entonces vamos a hacer algo. Sal de la llamada y vuelve a entrar. De
Ok.
pronto fue que se te cayó la conexión en algún momento. Ok, mientras Carlos vuelve y se conecta, vamos a intentar de nuevo. Y John comienza con la palabra. Listo, si de pronto no me pueden escuchar, me avisan, me escriben en el chat.
Me,
Listo,
teacher.
vamos.
Who was the beginning teacher? Sorry.
John.
I-
John comienza ya que no ha participado hasta ahora y ya luego les voy indicando así uno por uno. Entonces John, luego Jenny, Johanna, Angie, Carlos, John, Jenny, Johanna y así. ¿Listo? Jenny, Johanna, Angie, Carlos, John.
Okay,
Entonces
teacher.
va John, luego va Jenny, luego va Johanna, luego Angie.
Are you sharing your screen now?
Yes, I'm sharing the screen now. Do you see it?
No.
Okay, let me restart. I started sharing again. Just let me know if you see it.
Okay. This time I see it. I see it.
Okay, very good, very good. ¿Los otros también la están viendo?
Yes, teacher.
Got it, got it. Entonces va John. Listo. John va con la
Yes,
primera
teacher.
palabra que falte.
Me.
Very good. Jenny?
I was wondering if after all these years you'd like
Repeat.
I was wondering.
Correct.
I was wondering if after all
Joanna?
these years you'd like to me to go over
To go over.
every-
Sorry, to
Very
go
good.
over.
Angie?
everything. They say that time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello,
There is but. The missing word is but.
supposed to heal ya,
But,
I
okay.
ain't done much healing.
Carlos?
Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California
Dreaming.
Very good.
when we were younger
John?
and free.
Lo repito.
When we were
Where?
We were
Very good.
younger
Jenny?
and free. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's such a difference
word.
Okay, very good.
at our feet. There's such a difference
Johanna?
between
There's such a difference.
Very good.
difference
Angie?
between us and a million miles. Hello from the
Shall I repeat, Angie?
I think that the missing word is million.
Okay, very good. Carlos?
hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000.
Side. From the other side.
Hello from the other side. So the missing word is the, right?
The.
John.
I must have called 1,000 times to tell you.
Thousand.
Very good. Jenny.
To tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call you,
Excellent.
I don't.
when I call
Johanna.
you, never
I call you, teacher.
Excellent. Angie.
call you, never seem to be home. Hello from the
B. B.
Excellent. Carlos.
hello from the outside.
Repeat, teacher. Repeat.
Yes.
Hello from the outside.
Hello.
Yes.
At least
John?
I can say that I've tried to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your
Sorry.
Great. Jenny.
for breaking your heart, but it don't matter. It clearly doesn't tear you apart.
Shall I repeat?
Breaking your heart, but it don't matter. It clearly doesn't tear you apart.
But it don't.
It don't. Very good. Joanna?
Clearly doesn't tear you apart anymore.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, just wait for the missing word.
Okay.
How are you?
How are you?
Yes.
How are
Angie?
you? It's so typical of me to talk about myself. I'm sorry. I hope.
Sorry? Talk, yes.
Huh.
I hope
Carlos?
that you
Again, I will repeat.
Yeah, please.
I hope
I hope. Easy.
Excellent. Yeah, easy.
I hope
John?
that you will. Did you
Well,
Great.
that you
Jenny?
will? Did you ever make it out of that town where nothing ever happened? It's no secret that the both of us are running out of time. So hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when
Jenny?
I lost. I
You
lost.
lost it? Okay, I will give you that. It's
Sorry.
two. You answer the next.
for everything that I've done, but when I call you, never.
But, oh my
I
God,
go.
but,
Let me repeat
sorry.
for
That I've done, but when I call you, never seem to.
But from
from I call you.
Wait,
my call, but no.
Again?
That I've done, but when I call you, never seem to.
No?
when,
It's
teacher?
when. Yes, correct.
Call you, never seem to be home. Hello from the outside.
Hi, teacher.
At least I
Angie?
can say that I've tried to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart, but it's
There is you to tell you.
Yes. Tell you.
sorry
Carlos?
for breaking your heart, but it don't matter. It clearly doesn't tear you apart anymore.
My screen is stopped in
Doesn't.
the previous.
Okay.
I can see. Keep going.
Doesn't tear you apart anymore.
The next one is for Carlos. For John. Sorry, John. From. Again.
I must have called 1,000 times to tell you,
I must.
Yes.
I.
Joanna?
to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call you,
Joanna? Do you need a repeat? Okay, let's go with Angie. Do you have any idea what the word is?
That is 40.
Which one?
That is it. 40 that I
It.
don't eat.
It is not. Let me repeat so you can listen.
For everything that I've done, but when I call you,
Yeah. The missing word is everything.
Yes, very good.
that I've done, but
Next we
when
go
I
with Carlos.
Sure.
call you,
Keep going. I can see the screen.
Oh, oh, okay. Then let's continue with John.
I'm sorry.
Good. Then we go with Jenny.
for breaking your heart, but it don't matter, it clearly doesn't tear you apart.
More,
Anymore?
but
No, it's
anymore,
not.
no.
So it's it.
Eat,
It's
no,
the
no, my
only.
God.
And the last one is anymore.
No, it's a finally.
Yeah, that's the end. Okay, I know that that this was like some kind of a weird way to play, but I want to know if you liked it. Did you like this type of game?
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Okay, so I will share with you the link so you can practice yourselves at home. This is, you can create an account, you can keep record of your performance. O sea, ustedes pueden abrir una cuentica o pueden jugar sin registrarse. Lo pueden hacer para practicar su inglés. Yo normalmente escojo Adele and I choose Adele and Coldplay and all of them because they speak clearly. Sometimes some singers speak really weird and the accent and the way they
Uh,
pronounce the words are
yeah,
difficult. It's difficult
teacher,
to
but
understand. Yes.
isn't it a wrong approach? I mean, that's not what we are going to find in real world. I mean, we are going to find people that speak, I mean, faster, quicker,
Yeah, yeah, of course.
with
I
different
totally
accents.
Yes, yes, I totally understand what you want to say, but the first step to learn a language is to get to know the words. Why? Because when you know the word very well, it doesn't matter next how the person pronounce it or how the person accentuates it. If you know the word, you are going to understand it in different accents. But if you start receiving many different accents before, it's going to be a little bit slower, the process. So what I
All right.
recommend you is to start with singers that speak clearly. But if you want to go to the hard challenge immediately, it's up to you. As long as you feel comfortable and as long as you feel that it is the way you want to practice, go ahead. Remember, the most important thing in learning a language is your motivation. And if your motivation is fed by the hard challenge, it's okay, you go for it. Listo, no se vayan a bloquear que porque yo les dije que era mejor con acentos claros o con palabras mejor pronunciadas, no hay problema. Si quieren ir digamos, al desafío duro, lo pueden hacer también. Especially the hardest lyrics are the lyrics from metal and rock. Metal and rock, those are genres who are very difficult in lyrics because the lyrics are poetically created. So you will find many intricate structures in rock music. Rock music, especially from Metallica or those bands from around 20 years ago, they are going to be a little more challenging because their lyrics are more poetical. They are written in a very unuseful way. Sorry, unuseful, no, uncommon way. They are uncommon. They are not the way the people speak in a very common or daily life. They are written in a very poetical life. So just remember that before you face rock music, they have intricate lyrics. If you want to go for easier vocabulary, you can try pop because they have more like daily routines, daily daily lyrics, lyrics that have to do with daily life in their
Yeah,
structure.
I see your point, but what inspired me is, I mean, very hard challenge. I
Excellent.
mean,
I like that. I like the hard challenges too, so you can go ahead for the hard ones.
yeah.
Yeah, just keep on going with your motivation. Whatever fits your motivation, go ahead. Lo que sea que alimente tu motivación, hay que darle eso a ese dragoncito del aprendizaje. Eso hay que alimentarlo como mejor te caiga. Listo, así que adelante con esos desafíos fuertes. Right, so we are going to start the explanation of the reported questions with the British Council page. They are very like they are really easy to understand when they explain something. So what they say here is look at these examples, because in the questions, reported questions, we can use direct speech and indirect speech. So we can use the exact thing that the person said, and then we add he said or she said, or an indirect speech when we have to make a transformation of the sentence. Yes. In Spanish es como una persona le dice a uno, ¿hiciste la tarea? Uno le dice a otra persona, ve, él me preguntó que si había hecho la tarea. Ustedes ven esa transformación que hacemos en español. The same thing we gotta do in English. We have to transform the speech of the other person into a reported speech. So I will show you the explanation of the grammar aspect, and you will see that they will redirect us to reported speech one, which I already have here in another slot. So for now, let's just read this thing. A reported question is when we tell someone what another person asked. To do this, we can use direct speech or indirect speech. In direct speech, as I was telling you, you use the exact words of the person, and then you say he said, he asked, or he mentioned, or he told me. And indirect speech is the more structured, because here we have to make a change in the tense of the sentence. As we say here in indirect speech, we change the question structure. For example, do you like, to a statement structure, I like. Yes. So we often make changes to the tenses and other words in the same way as for reported statements. I don't know if maybe you have a knowledge about reported speech, but it's really simple. If you make the sentence in present, you pass it to past. So present simple, past simple. If the question was made in past simple, you pass it to past perfect. If the question was made in with a modal, you can use the modal again. So let
Teacher,
me.
excuse me.
Yes.
When I say he asked me if I like working in sales, this is a conditional.
No.
Conditional. No.
The conditionals are with may, must, might. So here we use the word if, but that is not covering the function of a condition in this case. In this case, there is not a condition. It's just the word if as the meaning of sí. Me preguntó si me gustaba o si yo trabajaba si me gustaba trabajar en ventas. Listo, ahí no hay una condición, no hay condición con el if. El if como condición o para conectar condiciones está pues cuando hay un verbo condicional. Ahí en este momento no lo tenemos, ya sabemos que los condicionales son could, may, must, might. So in this case, if is not complying with the function of a conditional. It's just the way we report the question of the other person. Yes. So I will show you what I was talking about with reported statements. Why? Because if we understand this topic first, we know how to report anything, even questions. So it says, let me show you the explanation. This is maybe the most important part of the reported speech. The change of the sentence, the change of the tense, o sea, el cambio del tiempo. When somebody asks in present simple, yes, present continuous and present perfect, we gotta make some kinds of of shifts between the sentences. For example, it says here, when we backshift, present simple changes to past simple. Present continuous changes to past continuous. And present perfect changes to past perfect. Yes, those are all boring grammar names, but if we start practicing a little bit, you will see that it's easier than it sounds. So the person says, I travel a lot in my job. We say, Jamila said that she traveled a lot in her job. If you see here, the tense of the sentence is present. Yes, I traveled, that's present. Present simple. Now we are going to transform it into past simple. Traveled a lot. That's the past simple. So we are going to report what she said. Jamila said, I travel a lot, and we say Jamila said that she traveled a lot in her
En
job.
segundo plano, o sea, como escondida ya estaba abierta.
Ahí pueden ver todos mi pantalla. Carlos, ¿todavía tienes problemas para ver mi pantalla?
Yes, teacher. I can
I
see well the text. The
I see the
screen.
text, but it's not in. It has not a good quality.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with the way it's presented to you, because the others look like they are seeing it without any problems. So I don't
Maybe
know.
it's my connection is very poor. I can
Oh,
send you a screenshot
well,
and
no,
you can.
there is no need for screenshots because I actually believe what you say. It is
All right.
not something that you could be inventing. I'm sorry that you are having these problems because, well, it interferes with your learning. But don't worry, I will make sure that I send you the link for this recording so you can check the screen, and I will also share with you the links that I am using for this explanation so you can take a look, read, and practice. All right,
Okay, thank
so
you, teacher.
no problem, man. We are checking here that when somebody says something in present simple, for example, I travel, we are going to report that sentence like this. That person said that she traveled with ed because we are passing the present simple into past simple. En español sería como si alguien dice yo viajo mucho en mi trabajo, vamos a decir entonces, esta persona dijo que viajaba mucho en su trabajo. Ven que la persona lo dijo en presente, pero nosotros lo estamos reportando en pasado simple. Lo mismo pasa si la persona dice algo en pasado. We are going to change it into past perfect. Yes. So he told me, the person says, I thought it was good. ¿Cierto? Yo pensaba que era bueno. Para reportarlo vamos a decir, the person said that she had thought, que había pensado, she had thought that it was good. Eso, entonces vean que es solo cambiar el verbo principal en como un escalón hacia atrás en el tiempo. Si es presente, se va a pasado. Si es pasado, se va a pasado perfecto. Si es presente continuo, pasado continuo. Listo, se va un escalón hacia atrás. The only verbs that do not change are the conditionals. As you can see here on my screen, it says no backshift. No backshift means there is no change in the tense. That especially happens with modal verbs like must, like could or can. But let's check the examples of the British Council. If what the speaker has said is still true or relevant, it's not always necessary to change the tense. See? This might happen when the speaker has used a present tense. For example, I go to the gym next to your house. Jenny told me that she goes to the gym next to my house. This is still in present. She goes to the gym. Why? Because she's talking about something that is still true or relevant. So if it's true or relevant, it's not always necessary to change the tense. The person says, I'm working in Italy for the next 6 months. He told me that he's working in Italy for the next 6 months. Maybe I should visit him. Yes. Lo que pasa es que a veces hay momentos en los que reportamos una pregunta cuando todavía aplica. Es decir, si alguien nos dice en este momento que se va a ir a trabajar o que va a estar trabajando, que va a estar trabajando desde la casa por los siguientes 3 meses, y nosotros le contamos eso a otra persona y todavía no han pasado esos 3 meses, todavía aplica. Entonces ahí no hace falta que le cambiemos al pasado esa oración. Pero si, por ejemplo, lo que vamos a contarle a la persona ya fue mucho después de esos 3 meses, por ejemplo, sí, es que él me dijo que iba a trabajar esos 3 meses desde la casa, ahí sí lo tenemos que cambiar porque ya no aplica para el momento en el que lo estamos diciendo. Yo sé que suena un poquito raro, pero lo importante es que analicen si todavía es cierto para el momento en que lo estamos reportando, no hay que cambiarlo del presente al pasado, sino que hay que mantenerlo en presente. Igual si hacen el cambio, no hay ningún problema. No es que esté incorrecto, solo que no es absolutamente necesario. It's not absolutely necessary to change or to always change if what is being said is still real. Okay, so no backshift there. Pronouns, demonstratives and adverbs in time and place. Pronouns also usually change in direct speech. One of the most common examples is when the person says today. I have to go today to the doctor. We are going to tell another person that that person said that she needed to go to the doctor that day. Listo. El único momento en el que vamos a decir today sería si lo que nos dijeron que iban a hacer hoy, lo vamos a reportar todavía durante el día de hoy. O sea, ahí todavía aplica la realidad, no se cambia, pero cuando lo vamos a reportar en otro día, ya sería con that day. Entonces, today cambia a that day. For example, yesterday, the day before. Tomorrow, the day after. For example, somebody says, I have to go to the doctor tomorrow. Y le vamos a contar a alguien eso que dijo esa persona en 2 semanas. Yes, he told me that he had to go to the doctor the next day. Listo, no sé si ahí me hago entender. Es simplemente si alguien nos dice hoy que tiene que ir al doctor mañana y nosotros le vamos a contar esto a alguien por allá el sábado, nosotros decimos, sí, él me dijo que tenía que ir al doctor al día siguiente. No vamos a decir mañana porque el mañana de ese momento sería el domingo, ¿cierto? Es un poquito charro lo de los tiempos, pero yo sé que tal vez sí lo logré transmitir. Si de pronto no estoy siendo claro, me avisan y yo trato de encontrar otra forma. Then, let me see. We are going to go back again to the questions and see if we can do the exercise together before the time runs up. So, in yes and no questions, Carlos, ¿tú todavía no estás viendo mi pantalla o ya sí la estás viendo en buena calidad?
I am just hearing.
You're just hearing, okay. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stop sharing and I will share again to see if you can see it. Let me know if you see my screen now. I started sharing again. Do you see it?
Wait. No.
No.
I'm still waiting and I don't see anything.
It's a shame. Let me do it again. Okay, I will do it again. And you let me know if you can see it.
Now I can see it.
Okay, we are in the grammar explanation on the yes and no questions. It says in yes and no questions we use if or whether to report the question. If is the most common. Yes. Are you going to Helsinki to the Helsinki conference? Then the way we transform that is he asked me if I was going to the Helsinki's conference. Yes, he asked me if I was going. Then we can also say she asked us whether we had finished the project. If the question is, have you finished the project yet? Yes. Este whether es como más, digamos, lo de ambientes académicos. El más común entre personas de la vida diaria, las que nos encontramos por ahí para hablar, va a ser if. He asked me if I was going to the Helsinki's conference. We can also say he asked me whether I was going to the Helsinki's conference, but the most common is if. So try to go for if most of the time because it's the most common. But if you want to sound more formal, you can use whether. Yes. Questions with a question word, like what, where, why, when, who. We are going to keep the same word in the reported question. So, for example, the question that the person made was, what time does the train leave? We are going to report it as, he asked me what time the train left. Vean que conservamos, we keep the what that the person made here. What time does the train leave? We say, he asked me what time the train left. Where did he go? She asked me where he went. Where? Yes. The reporting verbs. The most common reporting verb for question is ask. Yes. But we can also use verbs like inquire, want to know, or wonder. Wonder, normally it's a verb that means that a person makes questions to himself or herself. So you can say, I'm wondering if the teacher is going to give us a quiz in this class. I'm wondering if my mom is going to give us some beans for dinner. Yes, wonder is more like when you make questions to yourself. Inquire is a very formal verb, but it's also with the same meaning, is also a synonym of ask. But normally we are going to use this as the most common. Questions like, do you bring your passport? She wanted to know if they'd brought their passports. Yes. We could, when could you get this done by? He wondered when we could get it done by. Yes. I know this sounds kind of tricky, but we are going to try the exercise before we finish the class. It says offers and requests. Would you like me to help you? He offered to help me. Can you hold this for me, please? She asked me to hold it. Yes. Why don't we check with Joel? She suggested checking with Joe. Yes. You are going to see that these reporting questions are kind of tricky to understand only by the explanation, but whenever you have to do the transformation yourselves when in a conversation, it's a little bit easier. I don't want to do this grammar test the same style. I will give you a link of this Kahoot because I think it's actually pretty good, and I will share it with you on the chat. Yes. So what you gotta do is enter to this link right now. Assign a nickname for you. Sí, este link les va a abrir una página de Kahoot. Ustedes van a poner su nickname, ahí pueden poner su nombre real para yo saber cómo les fue. Y tiene como 15 o 20 preguntitas sobre este tipo de cosas de reported speech. Listo, van a jugarlo. Esto es asincrónico, no quiere decir pues que lo tienen que jugar ya. Pero cuando lo terminen yo voy a ver los resultados y les puedo estar retroalimentando en el momento en que lo terminen. ¿Les parece? ¿Todos pueden ver el link ahí en el chat? Es como un gatico.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, you can enter to that link and you are going to see something like a web page that is asking you to type a name. So put your nickname there. Let me share my screen so you can see.
Do we require a code or
no?
something?
It is assigned right away. Let me show you. Let me show you what happens when you enter, so we can do it together. Am I sharing the screen? Let me see. Okay, I'm sharing my screen again, so I can enter to this link, and you are going to see something like this Kahoot game. Yes. Are you seeing my purple screen?
Yeah, it's loading.
Okay, it's loading now. It's on. Here it says join the game with your nickname. So I say Mr. Dave, and go.
Can I share my screen?
Yes. Let me turn off my screen so you can share yours. Yeah, you can go ahead and share your screen, Carlos.
Give me a second.
Yeah, we are seeing it. We are seeing it correctly. So don't do it. What do you think the answer is?
Wait a second. He told me not to do it. He told me don't do it. He said me don't do it. He told me not to do it. This one.
Hey, go ahead for it. Correct.
Next one.
Oh, yeah, next. 1,000 points. Really good. You click on next.
Next,
Next. Yeah.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he was leaving tomorrow. This one, the red one.
Okay, go for it. Click it. Excellent, man. You're fast. If you see you're going to start receiving your points, I would like everybody to be playing this.
Please give me a copy. Ask me to give her a copy. He asked me, please give me a cup of tea. She asked me, give me this one, the green one.
Okay, go ahead. Click it. Great. Man, you're good.
We are just starting. Let me finish. She got married last year. She said that she had got married last year. That's fast. She has got married. This one, the blue one.
Yeah, go ahead if that's what you think.
Wow.
Excellent.
Be quick. He told me to quick. He told me to be quick. Told me be quick. Be quick. This one is difficult.
Yeah.
He said me. I think this one, the blue. The yellow one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The yellow one.
I was going to fail
Remember,
that one.
remember that said goes with the particle to. He said to me to be quick. If that had the to before me, it would be okay. He said to me to be quick. Yo sé que suena raro que tenga los dos to, pero esa sería la única forma de que esa opción fuera la correcta, que tuviera el to antes del me. He said to me to be quick. Listo. Yo quisiera escuchar de pronto, antes de que le des al next, ya que estamos viendo tu pantalla, los demás tienen alguna preguntita. Do you have any questions? Do you have any other comments that you would like to let me know? Or you just want to go and play, Joanna?
Yes, I'm trying to play, but it's difficult.
Yeah, it's really difficult. Just remember the particles too. And if you have a bad score, you can go back to the links that I used to for the explanation and try to understand. This is a really difficult topic to understand at first, but when you get to know it, practice a little bit, you will see that it's not that hard. But this requires a little practice and a little reading on yourselves. What about John? Do you feel okay with the exercises?
Yes, teacher.
All right. Angie, are you okay? Are you fine with the exercises and the class? Do you have any questions?
Yes, teacher. The information is clear. In the information is the topic is so is a little confused, but I wanna play.
Yeah, yeah. Let's.
I wanna.
The
I
good.
can give you the
Yeah. The
honor. Share your screen.
okay.
Can you do it?
Yeah. Well, we are about to finish the class, and I am sorry that I have to go, but I'm actually a little bit hungry, so I will have to go in a couple minutes. But I'm really happy to share with you this class. It was a little bit tricky. I mean, the grammar topic is a little tricky and it's difficult to understand at once, but I'm pretty sure that with a little bit of reading and a little bit of practice by yourselves, you're going to understand everything. What you need is just motivation and discipline. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Congratulations for being so nice and being so disciplined. This English thing is going to your curriculum and it's going to be good. There's no practice that is nocif for your future, so just keep on doing it. Jenny, thank you for joining us. Carlos, I
Teacher,
wish
thank you so much.
no problem. It's
Thank
my
you.
pleasure.
Teacher.
I really hope that
Okay.
Carlos can solve his problems to see the screen or the connection problems. We gotta be patient with that, but at least you had a very nice participation, and I can see that you actually managed to answer most of the questions correctly. Este quiz de Kahoot es asincrónico, eso quiere decir que ustedes lo pueden jugar todavía un rato, creo que yo le habilité como 2 días más, igual si se les cierra me avisan y yo se los vuelvo a habilitar y pueden buscar en Kahoot muchos otros quizzes. Eso, por ahora,
Teacher,
just,
excuse me.
yes,
I can find example or quizzes about the adverbs adverbs as ready, just, yet, still, never, ever.
correct.
I need.
I will send you a link in a couple minutes when I find it. Yes, I know there's a couple pages really good for that, so I will send them to you in private in a private chat.
Okay, I thank you, teacher. I
No
need
problem.
this topic.
No problem, Jenny. I will share with you what I have. For now, I gotta say bye-bye. I hope that you like the class and have a nice rest of night.
Goodbye. Thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Thank you,
Bye.
teacher.
Take
Thank you
care.
so
Bye,
much.
Jenny. Bye, Joanna. Bye, Angie.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Okay,
See you
bye.
next class.
See you.